What is up, everybody? Welcome to DNVR Rapids First Watch Along.
Let's go!
I am El Yasolina, joined by the main host, Mr. Mitch Murchel Carroll.
Let's go.
Real
Let's
quick,
go.
guys, if this is the first time you guys are ever on a DNVR Watch Along, YouTube is a 20-second delay. So either you can pause us until you kind of figure out the game if you're streaming it, or you can go if you can pause the game, which you can sometimes on DirecTV and some of these other apps, you can also do it that way. So we might be a little ahead and we might be a little behind you. Just kind of depends.
Yeah. But either way, it's a nice way to talk through the show, I think, or to talk through the game. We can, as we see stuff, we can kind of just sort of pick some stuff out here and there. We can, we got the homies in the chat already, so it should be a good time. It's gonna be interesting trying to do a game thread in this at the same time, but
I was gonna tell you, man, and we'll do it live. It doesn't have to be as in depth today because
I think so. Yeah, this is gonna take precedent.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be as in depth as usual. Dude, what up with the starting lineup? Did you see that?
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So starting lineup, let me pull this up real quick. It's interesting. So Keegan slides inside in a back five. So you're going Marcanic, Gus, Wilson, Keegan, Beta across the back. Warner and Prizo in midfield, and then Nicholson, Zardes, Barrios across the top. So nothing really changes in terms of that attacking three. They're going to play exactly the same, whether it's Lewis, whether Nicholson is in on either side, doesn't matter. They're going to play the same. I like the Warner-Gus pairing in the midfield together. I think we've been calling for that for a couple of weeks now. I think it's a little interesting to see Warner-Gus Warner Prizo without without Rubio, without Felipe, without someone else to kind of sauce it up in there with them. And then, I'm sure they're saving bodies, right? Because this game doesn't ultimately matter. The game that matters this week is Nashville, right? Matter is relative. You want points here, but Nashville's the game that truly matters. So I get having guys like Lucas, Lewis, Lawless on the bench, but it just feels like there's a lot of athleticism missing. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, for sure. And one thing I want to point out real quick, me and you were at practice with Comps guy Emilio on Wednesday.
Shout out.
And what's the first thing I said? I had deja vu. Do you remember this? Mm-hmm. And I told you it's a 2-1 victory for the Rapids and Marcanic scores.
You did say that. You called Marcanic on Wednesday.
And I told you Marcanic is going to start the game.
And I didn't believe you. And that's what I get. Never doubt the Yasolina, dude.
I dreamt about this, guys. The Rapids are winning this game 2-1. It's all setting up to what I think it's going to be.
The Yasolina, what's the word I'm looking for here? Premonition.
The Yasolina, it is premonition.
Yeah.
I had an epiphany. And then Thursday night, I think it was, I tweeted out. Was it? Yeah, after the Rapids media game, I tweeted out the Rapids are winning a championship in the next 3 years.
Ooh, spicy.
And I got some pushback, of course.
Zach,
which is
okay.
Which it's
that's some Yasolina right there, Zach, in the comments. 3-1, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, anybody else watching, drop your Nicholson. Nicholson will get his first goal according to our guy Zach here. Okay.
By the way, what do you guys drink on game day, man? I got a little. I don't know how you can see it through my game stream. I got a little Mountain Beach.
Shout out to the homies at Breck Brew.
Mountain Beach is dope, man. I love it.
I am drinking some Trader Joe's 100% red tart cherry juice.
Dope.
Yeah. Because I don't drink alcohol anymore.
By the way, shout out Mitch for not drinking alcohol anymore. Super hard. Sober.
207 days.
Almost a year, man. He's about 150
200,
days from being a
207
year.
days.
That's insane. Ooh, Dr. Pepper. Is Dr. Pepper your favorite drink that's non-alcoholic and it's a soda?
Me?
Yeah.
No, Diet Coke, obviously.
Oh, true. I forgot you even chose
I'm a
that, dude.
DC man, big time. I'll probably have one of those whenever my wife picks up dinner. Probably be Berg's, I think, in DC. Big time. Oh, and you guys will probably see my dog on the watch along too. She just came back from a walk.
I green screened it myself so you couldn't watch any of my background. And I got a nice setup now. I got lighting. I can actually watch the game now. So
You look great.
yeah,
Come on.
dude.
Come on. There's Leslie. She'll pop in and out.
Are you afraid that Andre Blake is just gonna have one of those games?
I
Like the
have
Rapids.
no fear or trepidation or worries about this game because we laid it out on the show with Joseph this week. The game plan for points is there, and it doesn't include this game. It doesn't, right? So like, just whatever gets fine, right? Like, don't get destroyed, right? But just go out there and play. Like, like doesn't really matter to me. I don't know. I'm not worried. Worried is the wrong. I don't know what my head is at, but it's not worried.
It's just a whatever game to you, kind of like not whatever because every point counts, but zero expectations, zero letdown.
Expectations are so low that it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Sense.
I don't think altitude has it right. I don't know. It's just they're not going to leave Prizo by himself, right? So it's it's basically 2-8s out there.
I think Gios is gonna play more that like
And then he'll
central forward.
Yeah, even like
instead
a
of
false
striker.
9, yeah.
He's gonna be a central forward instead of a like out and out striker. So that just means he plays the 10 and the striker spot.
It just feels like they're turtling up for not. I don't know. I don't like it. I think you just go for these points. I don't like that they're just not going for the points.
I'm all for it.
It feels like a big missed opportunity.
I mean, are you surprised after we talked to Keegan and some of the players though?
No, they understand how big the Nashville game is. Nashville game that's huge. It's everything. The Nashville game is the season, right? Like no points in Nashville and your season's probably done. So
that's for sure.
But I think I love these games with no expectations. That was the Red Bull game for me. Like, I don't know. Let's go. All right. Hey, we just kicked off here on the broadcast. So I don't know where you are. But we just kicked off here. Oh shit. I gotta
do his tweeting.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting.
All right, guys. So if you're seeing us right now, we're in second 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
I'm a little ahead. I can pause it for a sec.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
What are you at, Mitch?
45, 46, 47. I think Yuri Vaca is a little slower. I have DirecTV.
Yeah.
I'll pause it here in a sec.
Oh, good. We'll do it at a stoppage.
Yeah. I left the remote over there like an idiot, so I'm gonna have to get up at some point.
It's all good, man. If it's a couple seconds, it's not that big of a deal. It's more a reaction.
I mean, a goal, yeah. I'll give it away pretty early for you.
A 5 second, it's fine, man. Remember, before Ibaka, I had to stream all these, so I was like on Twitter watching everybody celebrate.
Right.
Goals and baskets and Kilmo Car amazingness, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like 15 seconds behind y'all. Can't wait to see it myself.
Okay, so early looks. Beta's playing up pretty high. I'm curious about that. Really, I am. I think that's and it looks like Nicholson's playing kind of centralized as well. That honestly makes more sense as having Barrios and Zardes up top with kind of Nicholson floating back in that kind of false 9, 10-ish role. You know what I mean?
And we saw Barrios last year do that a lot too, where he played
Yeah, I
second
kind of
striker role.
like that they can just sort of that three can kind of play all of those positions. Although I would prefer Barrios just stays on the right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Sardis
Yeah.
moving too much from his spot, honestly.
Yeah, but it does help for recovery.
Oh
And
yeah,
if,
of course.
and if the plan is to push, anytime the ball's turn over, you push and run. It kind of helps that they can just kind of fill whichever slot on the break they can. Which I expect them to run a lot, even with Beta and Marcanic out there.
Priso's playing really high, man.
Bro, and he is getting in there. The dog's out tonight, baby.
He's playing high.
Who's taking corners? That's a great question. My first guess would be Nicholson.
Priso. I would say Priso.
I've never seen Priso take a set piece at practice before, so we'll see.
Nicholson, Barrios. I've seen Barrios take.
Marcanic can take them too. Marcanic can take them. I've seen that a lot at practice too.
Marcanic has a really nice touch.
He tends to take them when the starters are practicing defending set pieces.
Yeah.
He tends to take them as like the guy that's just like, the extra number on the pitch. So maybe it's him. It is curious. Keegan already making some moves as a center back. You love to see that. Man, Philly is scary though. I don't know. So like I was really scared of Philly, especially the with those beatdowns of DC, right? 12-0, and then the huge scoreline against Houston. But outside of that, it's all 2-1, 2-0, 1-0. Like they don't score a lot outside of those huge goals, huge goal margins. Because those 3 games are responsible for 18 of their plus 31, right? So like they do muck it up. Like they've had some big explosions, obviously, which is something the Rapids have not had. They just have the 1 5-goal game, but
then they have a 4 game right afterwards too, though.
Yeah, but for the most part, they're not as high scoring as their goal differential or their recent run says they are in the aggregate. Obviously, right now they're as hot as anybody. But I do think, especially going with the back 5 plus Priso plus Warner, they can really muck it up and keep it around, 3 total goals. Cody, welcome in, my guy.
Thank you, Cody.
Julio's in here. What up, Julio?
Julio, I'm always watching Anibaka, my guy.
Zach, too. B-Ray. It's the crew up in here tonight, guys. Love it. Love it.
Oh, man. My quad is still hurting, man. After that video game. It was insane.
Hey. Say hi to the people. Right here. Hey. She's not into it. Hey, lay down.
Man, Beta's almost playing like a winger. Like a true winger, not even like a wing back position.
It's got to be weird for these guys to just pull this 11 out, right? Like having not used it at all, and to just be like, all right, we're trying this.
What thoughts do you have?
Oh! Sorry,
yeah, dude, you're ahead of me by 7 seconds. But again, you're ahead of most of us too.
Sorry. Well, nothing happened, so
yeah,
crisis averted. I'll grab my remote. Hang on.
So it's just me, guys. How you guys doing today? It was terrifying. And Wilson, guess what I said all year long, man? Wilson's mistakes have been super loud.
Yellow to Gus already? Coming up.
What second are you in?
Hold on, I'll pause it. I'm going to pause it right at 7 minutes, and you tell me when you're at 7 minutes.
Okay, dope. That one was just set up that way.
Are you there?
I'm here. 7.
Cool.
Dope. We're all synced up. I don't know if that's a yellow.
Yeah, pretty weak call.
Yeah.
He got all ball. Not
Was
all
that
ball, but he did get ball. But pretty weak yellow.
who was that?
Yo,
Garbanza?
Nick, what up? Huh?
Was that Garbanza?
I think so, yeah.
He's more like Garbacho.
All right, well, here you go. Set piece practice, no Lawless. Keegan's a lot smaller than Lawless on set piece defense. So,
but I do love Gus, man. I think Gus has
I love
really
Gus.
proven to be himself. Like, oh, here we go, Barrios. Can you reach that? Then when you got to show off your speed demoness. Oh, who was that? Nicholson? For those watching along, we're at 801, 802, 803, 804, 805, 806. Can you hear me okay, Mitch?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Sorry, I'm trying to.
No, you're good, man.
This is going to be the fewest tweets in a game thread ever. So
that's perfectly fine, my guy.
I haven't had one.
So. We're live game threading this today.
Yeah, this is us. This is the game thread right here. Right here.
We should just let more people know on that game thread that we're out here.
Yeah. If this is a light thread compared to normal. There it is.
Look down for 5 seconds to look at my phone and I missed the goal. Yeah, Zach, it's kind of hard to match everybody's TV.
Yeah. Eventually we'll have like a running number of where we're at when we can do this in the studio, but right now it's kind of tough. So.
I don't know, unless we get another producer, I think that'd be the only way to do that.
Who scored that?
It was Gazdag or whatever you say, however you say his name. That was really weak defending from Gus. And also Wilson just let that guy go.
Wilson, bad game so far.
Really bad game. Or Kenneth just calling for an offsides. Was he offsides? Owner was going to show that angle at all in altitude. Are they looking at it? Is that why they're taking so long?
He hasn't blown the whistle yet. Looks like it's confirmed. Yep. Oh no.
Nope, it's confirmed. Here we go. They're setting up perfectly for that 2-1 win. Oh God, who was that? Priso? Dude,
that's just a foul.
This ref is gonna.
That's just a foul. Come on. Anything physical from Philly needs to be a yellow at this point now.
But that's crazy. Oh, that's such BS. That Gus yellow was the one that hurt me. This one I can kind of see because they'll stop in the play. But that's such a bad yellow for the Gus one. Yeah, I can see a yellow there. The ball was gone.
Man.
Did I tell you? Did you see my tweet today, man? I'm an Arsenal guy now.
Why?
I like my heart to be broken multiple times.
It's going to be. Especially if they keep winning now. It's only going to be worse.
I'm okay with that, man. I'm a Rapids fan. I'm also a Nuggets fan. I'm also a...
You're like actually a Rockies fan, too.
And a Rockies fan as well.
You're like an actual Rockies fan.
Exactly. So like
get in there.
Oh,
good job. That was good. Priso. Dude, this is hectic. This is chaos. This is why you don't just punt on a game. Like, with a lineup. You just punted on this game, and now you're down 1-0 early at the best team in the East.
The thing about United, Zach, is that they come back every 2 years and become good again. Like, and also United has Marcelo Flores, even though he is on loan, and I'm a huge Odegaard fan. Before he was even in Madrid, I still remember hearing the rumors that he might go to Barca because I'm a huge Barca fan. So that's kind of the main reason why I'm an Arsenal fan. I like Payne.
That United game today was dope.
Oh, that was
I don't care if it was 1-0.
Warner so far, good game.
There we go. Zardes on a run, puts it out for Mikey. That is not. You better not pull. Okay, got it. I don't know already with this ref, but
The thing is, I was a United fan for a while too.
good job. Well, when Chicharito.
Yeah, Chicharito. And then Sir Ferguson left, and that's kind of when I left. Because Chicharito was still a part of it even afterwards.
All right. All right.
We got Bob Dylan in the comments.
Whoa.
And he's saying Serbia? Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Serbia?
Yeah.
America? Never been to Serbia, man. I can't compare apples to oranges. Wish I could, though. But I'll take your word for it. It looks like it'll be a cool place.
All right. Mikey's taking the first corner. There's no room to take a corner over there. That is weird.
It's also
Will got his head on it. That was nice. It's way off if that goes.
Oh,
Warner?
that would have been a goal too.
So a corner? Wow.
Corner, let's go.
What a wild sequence.
Also, that should have been a foul because that was all up in Blake's grill.
No, Cody, I don't think Chicharito goes back to United. I think they get Gakpo. Well, I think they get Anthony, really. But if they don't, it's Gakpo.
Huge Anthony fan.
Anthony's sick. That's obviously. But, dude, they already turned down the richest outgoing player deal in Arrivederci history, so it's probably not going to happen. All right, so while neither one was accurate, both of those corners from Mikey landed right on the head of a teammate.
Oh, my.
Man, Wilson was close there, dude. Wilson was right there. Man, a Wilson header would go a long way to those early defensive miscues.
Yeah, that would have that was. I will say, man, the Rapids don't look as lost as I thought they would. One mistake that they made, like they're being punished for, of course. Well, no, but they actually have like attacking chops even with Rubio out. So I'm pretty impressed by that. Oh, Warner.
Don't. Beta. I don't like Beta this close to the attacking third, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, why push up Beta instead of Marquinhos?
You should slide Beta in and play Keegan out.
Yeah, that might even be a better way to do it. By the way, Keegan, as we all know, Philadelphia native, he has a lot of family and friends out there at the game right now, which is pretty dope. I will say, if you guys are ahead of us, don't try not to spoil a lot of things.
Yeah, don't spoil it. I will lose it. Just kidding, but don't. All right, so Blake is kind of getting a little worked up. That could go. Go one or two ways.
I love Mikey for that, dude, so much. I love Mikey for that, dude. That's awesome.
Dude, if Blake gets all riled up, it could either make him lock it in or, the opposite.
It should have been a foul on Mikey for holding Blake.
Yeah.
Oh, did they call a foul?
Yeah.
I thought they called it out of bounds. Honestly, man, I know everybody was like super hyped on Turner, but I thought Blake was better. I've always
really like
thought
him.
Blake has always been better than Turner, man. Ooh, Mikey, dude, getting aggressive with it.
It's gonna take a Mikey night for sure. It's gonna take a Mikey night.
What are the chances that we see like Rubio and like?
I would be surprised if Rubio plays, honestly.
You know?
I don't see why you would. Just save him for Nashville, man.
But yeah, man, let's say they're in a close 1-1 game and you got the chance to take points.
I think you see Lucas and Lawless before. Nice save. Nice save.
Priso was really bad on that.
Yeah, you got to have a better pass than into the feet of that Philly. Really there you go. All right. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Love Priso, but that was
bad. Getting a little dangerous. Come on. He cannot be wide open for a cross like this with 5 back. That is crazy. You got to have more pressure on that.
No.
Penalty? Yep, for sure.
Oh my God, bro, Marquinhos. Gotta protect that better, my God. Yeah, dude, he did flop. He did drop himself, of course, but like, there's the contact. You also got to be careful.
I mean, even if it's weak, you can't. I mean,
yeah, no. Again, like it's weak, but it's like it's still a penalty regardless because the contact is there.
Was that Gazdag that went down?
Yeah. No. Was it Gazdag? I have no idea. Are they You gotta be guessed, right? Just 20 minutes in and the Rapids are in a tough spot. At this point, what would you rather have? Do you push for the tie or for the draw?
I guess.
Like,
I mean, you don't have anything to lose, so you might as well, but you'll probably get caught out. This could get ugly.
What's the last time that Philly played?
This could get pretty ugly.
They played on Wednesday, so. Oh no, they played on Saturday. So it's a week, so they're not even coming off. Yeah, we're not Bournemouth, B-Ray.
You asked for this with this 11. You really did.
The back five just doesn't work. I'm sorry.
It doesn't work, but not only that, like you could have had a better, you know what I mean? Like if you wanted to go back 5, you had way better options than what you put out. Like it's just, I don't like it. I think you asked for this, man.
I get it for the short weeks that are coming up, for the short week that it is. 3 games in 7 days, 8 days. But
yeah, but you're in the playoffs now. Like you did that to yourself. You put yourself in the playoffs by not getting points early in the season.
Yeah, but it's also like
blowing all these games. So like, I don't care if you play Wednesday. You know, like you have like there's only 8 games left, and you need every point you can get. And you basically said we don't want any points out of this one. We'd rather focus on Wednesday, and it's
But Wednesday's a
silly.
6-point swing, though. That's the thing.
Sure, but
That's like
why
if it
give
was
up on this one completely?
because you need that one more than this one.
Don't
You
like
need
it.
them all the same, but I think you need that one's more important than this one.
Don't like it. Cool. Now it's a 3-on-2. Oh, good job, Ralph. Attaboy. Well, held it up at least.
Oh, Yarby, man.
Unreal.
I agree with you, so I go back to the back four. I also hate the positions that a lot of these players are playing. I hate Beta playing so high. I don't know, B-Ray. I like Gus. I think Gus is dope. Gus.
Yeah, I like playing Gus. I think you need to play Gus as much as possible.
Wilson's down.
They're probably. I would. There's no point in bring. You can't bring Lawless on either. You have to bring Drew Moore on. Like you have to bring Moore on.
That was such a bad.
Like you didn't start Lawless for what, right? Because you don't want to get that yellow card. So what are you going to play him 70 minutes? That's crazy. You have to bring on Moore. Or just bring on another midfielder, right?
And you can go back to the back four.
Yeah, and just let Keegan play inside. I'm fine with that too. I mean, you're already down 2-0. Who cares?
It's crazy that Keegan on FIFA is listed as a center back. So if you trust all-knowing FIFA, his real position's a center back. It's also what does this do for Wednesday's game? If Danny's out. Looking at the first goal again, man, Beta's like tip helped it land perfectly on Union's player. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yep. Man, okay. Cool. So Lawless comes on. You could just completely Lawless, man. Okay, cool. So much for saving him from a yellow card. Well, all right. Let's see. Julio, to answer your question, man. Media Cup was epic, dude. I was on the winning side, and Yaya was not. He's not here to hear this, but Green Machine is obviously the greatest team ever assembled. We had Sharpie and we had Cello on our side, and yeah, it was sick. It was a really good time. Little Connor Cape redemption. Shout out to our guy.
I will say that I was knocked out of the game pretty early on. Made a dope play that I got hurt at doing that dope play.
Yaya was sliding more than anyone on the field. He was sliding on everybody. He even slid on me. Didn't get me, but he did. He tried.
I didn't know who I was sliding on at that point. I was just sliding. I live on the ground. Oh, come on. That has to be a yellow. If you're going to give Gus a yellow, you got to give that dude a yellow too. Come on.
Not a yellow.
Dope. You're setting the president, man.
He did set the president, and now he's going against it.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Dope. That was a yellow. If you're going to give Gus a yellow, that's a yellow too.
Man, Acosta getting that red really puts that kind of ended. That might have ended the season, man. That red card might have ended the season.
Oh, Colin.
Because think about it, man. Okay. It's like
If you give him a yellow,
Watch,
that's
that's a
bullshit.
yellow?
Yeah, if you give him a
No.
yellow, that's
Yeah,
bullshit.
it is. He's pulling
No,
out his yellow.
bullshit. That's complete, utter bullshit. That is complete utter bullshit. I'm not saying the Rapids don't deserve any of these yellows, but if you're gonna give yellows to the Rapids, you gotta give them to Union too. That's bullshit. You set the precedent, then you completely go against it until it's like until it's up to you. Until I don't know, man. I'm just pissed. I'm mad. I'm just mad, man. That's a bullshit yellow. We see Frazier arguing on it too, because that is bullshit.
Jesus, not even 30 minutes into this game. This is about as bad of a start as you could ask for against a team as good as Philly.
It's a bullshit. It's just utter bullshit, man. Like if you're gonna be calling that, you gotta call it both ways. Like they're letting Philly be aggressive, but they're not letting you're not letting the Pids be aggressive. That's an immediate game changer. Oh my goodness. Another one? Come on, bro. This ref is biased, man.
Floodgates.
This ref sucks. Yes, Julio, I do have that dog in me.
That's Marcanic's No, it was Gus.
God.
What? He didn't even touch him. That is a bad call.
That is VAR. That has to go to VAR, man. That is not a penalty. Are they not going to check that? He completely fouled by himself. Are they not going to check that? That's utter BS. Yo, are they not going to go to VAR? How's nobody from upstairs saying, "Hey, man, look at that penalty"? Willie thinks they're gonna check it, man, and they won't. And the ref refuses to even like think about it. They checked it, and they still said that was a penalty. That is bullshit, man. This ref sucks. The Rapids aren't losing because of the ref, but they are down an extra goal because of the ref. So they decided to check it and immediately said that's a penalty. But why is there even fucking VAR if you're just gonna say, yeah, what I called is right because I'm not wrong at all? Fuck that, man. That's bullshit.
That is insane that it held up.
That is utter bullshit. Like you feel it right away, man. This team is deflated. Like, what is it? 2 or 3 yellows already? And like,
I think it's 3 yellows. 3 yellows, 2 penalties. Yeah.
I need Priestler to go full on Ninja Warrior on this shit, man, and just start taking people out. Ooh, Warner with the moves. I will tell you this much: the Rapids haven't played bad. They've had their chances, man, but
they've had like I'd say 1 good chance on that Wilson header, and that's about it.
No, they had that Warner one that went to corner.
Sure,
but I mean, they've had at least some like possession. They've got it up. Like, no, it wasn't a second yellow. I'll give them the first penalty. It was soft, but it's a penalty. This last one was not a penalty. Here's the replay. Also, Markinich. Dude, he's falling before Gus even gets near him. He's already on the ground before Gus is even there.
That's insane. That's insane that went to
That
VAR.
is utter bullshit. Yeah, Zach, I agree with you. If anything, Gus got tripped. And honestly, it sucks because now the Rapids can't even play aggressive because the ref is yellow carding everything they do, and Philly's out there running skates and doing whatever they want.
You got 60 minutes. You got 60 minutes. That is brutal.
First one was a huge mistake from Danny. Second one was a mistake from Markinich. Third one was just bullshit.
It's insane. That's insane. I mean, Cello's going off on the broadcast, but I mean that is wild. If that went to check and held up, that is
Nicholson. Where are you?
Yeah, take your time, bro. What are you doing? What are you jogging behind the plate for?
Dude, Barrios was trying to sprint. He made that pass. And Nicholson is over here jogging. Oh my god, man.
You needed that wing was wide open. Zardis could have laid it off. Nicholson was literally jogging. He wasn't even trying to get there.
Oh my god, bro.
You can tell they're defeated. They're not.
Dude, that's
the
not
effort's
an
done.
excuse though. Like
effort's done.
Priso's still out there throwing his body around
because he has that dog.
Yeah, Nicholson. Love him. Great player. No doubt.
Nah, dude. I'm out on Nicholson. I think that was a bad move.
I'm not out on him as a player, but that was BS. Effort-wise, you do have to be better than that. That was.
I mean, he barely had any goals or assists his first time around, and then you bring him on here, and he has no goals.
That's a yellow. That is bullshit. And yellow and red for Lycia. Oh my! What is this fucking game? I guess you're playing a back five. Bro, that is so bad. This ref sucks, man. Who is the ref for this?
I don't know, but he's banned from the DNVR bar forever.
That's a regular foul. That's not a yellow. And if it is a yellow, the first one is not a yellow. And if both of them are yellows, Union has like 4 yellows on there. It should have 4 yellows on their sheet too. Utter BS, man. Oh fuck no. Dude, that is bullshit, dude. Oh, that's bad.
There's been bad ref games, and then there's this. This is insane.
Ted Uncle would have been better for this. You can blame the Rapids if you want, which is fine with me, but the refs definitely have blame too. "35 minutes in, man. I blame refs hardcore. I blame the Rapids hardcore. So, but I mean, the referee did set the tempo away really early in the game that you're not going to allow any aggression, and then immediately allows Philly to go all out. That is such BS. So mad. I don't even know how to react, man.
I mean,
I didn't expect the win. I thought it was a 2-1 win, but it was also like if they didn't, I wasn't going to be surprised. But the way the game has gone has made me more angry than the results so far.
At this point, you should just sub Zardis off at halftime.
Give it, Nicholson. Don't touch it. Nicholson, don't touch it. You're offsides. Barrios was on.
Yeah, man, you got to take Lawless, or you got to take Zardis off at halftime.
Who do you bring
Honestly,
in, Yappy?
yeah, why not?
Is Yappy even Yappy on this?
Dude, you should probably take Keegan off too and put more in.
I'd take the whole team off if I could.
I
Play
just
Rapids
like,
too. They probably put in a better fight at this point. My thing is let Nicholson play it out and see if he gives any more effort. That's how you know how dedicated he is to his team at this point. Oh my goodness, who is that?
he has to be off.
No, they're not gonna call it off. Dude, I'm pissed.
Man,
I wish Altitude
I
would show
don't-
better angles for this though.
I don't do the pressers on the road because we just do the post game immediately. But this would be a fun one to listen to Frazier.
This would be the one I would want to stay away from Frazier.
Dude, this is wild, bro. Man, how many games? This is what, the third game this year where it's just been from the start, just as the absolute worst case scenario. Like, it feels like this happens way too much.
Okay, so which one makes you madder, this one or the Seattle game?
This one.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm still really pissed at the Seattle game.
this one. I'm pissed because you were okay with this from the start.
Exactly.
I'm
so
sorry, like, you're not in the playoffs. You've blown points all over this. And, like, you've blown points over and over. You're in an absolute need to get as many points as you can. And you basically say we don't need it from this one from the start. What else was going to happen? The second you saw that 11, you're like, okay, cool. Like, okay.
See, well, that's the exact same reason the Seattle one pissed me off even more. Because you're playing a Western Conference team. You have your starting 11
Honestly,
of choice. And you
yeah.
still go out and you're up 10 men for 45 minutes. And
I
you
think
can't go
the
out there
two
and win it.
Houston games piss me off more, honestly. Honestly, because that's 4 points you could have right now in your back pocket. You
True.
should have. You absolutely should have 4 points.
I mean, the Seattle one is another 2 more that another 3 that you should have on.
Or 1 even, right?
Yeah.
So that's 5 points minimum. Like,
this will definitely be a pod in the future talking about how many points they've left on the table.
I don't want to do that.
We kind of have to, though. Dude, this is bad. Like, all hope the Rapids had on this was like gone. Dude, this ref sucks. Man.
You are a Virgo when you watch sports.
Dude,
Susie nailed that TikTok. Follow us on TikTok, by the way, all of you.
Yeah. By the way, anybody on the comments, let us know how you guys like the Kenny Pid. But yeah, continue, Mitch.
Yeah, Nutmeg. Shout out Nutmeg, dude. Legend.
Oh, man.
Man.
That Kenny Pid is wrong, man. It's going to be 0-1.
That guinea pig.
Dude. Oh, who was that? Is that Mark Kinich again or no? I think that was Keegan.
Lawless looks hurt too.
At this point, just start taking the whole team out, man. You got survive 5 minutes. You got four changes.
Wait,
left.
what was did you see that tweet that Zach's talking about?
Oh yeah, remember the Seattle game where the pro refs apologized for it being too far away and it shouldn't have been a goal?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, you don't remember after the Seattle game, the pro referees?
I think I blocked pro referees on Twitter.
Dude, it's like referees should be able to like go out there, like should have a press conference. Like that's how you solve so many of these problems, man. Have the referee do a press conference.
Jesus Christ.
After every game, have them go out there and explain their decisions and tell us why. This is why this is called and why did you call this game this way. And trust me, once you hold them accountable, they'll start understanding that not everything they do is forgettable or forgiven after each game because nobody knows who you are. Make these dudes into celebrities and like give them a platform so they can be like talked to about like all their decisions, like every athlete out there. outcomes of these games are decided by refs as well, whether we like it or not. They're part of the game. Why don't they get to talk about how they called the game? Why don't they get scrutinized for being bad? They see the tweets, but they don't have to respond. Athletes do. You see a bad game from Gus. You see a bad game from Wilson. And Wilson has to talk to the media, whether it be private for an interview or whether it be during the press conference.
Off. Jeez, man. This is chaos. It's just chaos. The whole thing is chaos.
But you know what? It makes it fun because we're all here. Remember, man, the Rapids aren't about the wins along the way.
Man, why couldn't
make la?
Oh my god, dude! Looking like me at the Media Cup game. Just kidding.
Dude,
I was way better than that.
I was about to say, I wish the Rapids play like the Media Cup game. I do like what I'm seeing from Warner and Mikey, though. Love their effort. Love their energy. Ooh, nice pass from. Ooh. Nicholson, do something with it. Nicholson.
There it is. Woo! Oh,
I like the idea. Fun idea, but
I don't like his effort level, man. He's too casual. He's too slow.
I thought that play was better, but still not. I'm still like griping about that play where he jogged behind Sardis, honestly.
God, and you're gonna play it back. This is lame.
Yeah, Julio. It's all about the homies that we make, man.
The real W's are the homies in the chat. Julio, what up, dude? How'd everybody's Saturday go before this? Because now that it's ruined.
Yeah, look on the bright side, man.
Everybody have a nice Saturday. I got up early and United won. That was tight.
Arsenal
Schalke got destroyed. That sucks.
I'm a Dortmund fan.
I won the FA Cup in FIFA. That was sick.
Dude, I love the effort that Mikey, Sardis, and Colin are giving them.
Honestly, that is a nice takeaway, man. Beta's been good too.
Let's talk some of the positives real quick. I think Prizo's a positive so far.
Prizo's got that dog. Yeah. I don't know if I think the energy's there. I think his actions need to be a little more directly linked to positive results.
Purposeful.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I think right now his effort is just kind of for effort's sake. But
I do like that compared to half the team. It's a lot better.
100%.
I
think
like
Beta has been playing a little better than can be asked even. You know what I mean? Like,
I like Keegan as well. I thought Keegan has been playing.
Keegan's been solid, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, B-Ray
honestly, it was Marcanic, Wilson, Nicholson are the ones for me right now. Those three, and I hope Wilson's okay, man. I mean, I don't like to dog on my guys, but
who?
You know, it sucks that we gotta be like Wilson.
Well, yeah, Wilson hasn't been that great so far, but he's out, so. He made a big mistake and missed a golden opportunity to make the game one. Oh, who was that? Who completely flopped on that? Was that Beta?
Marcanic, for sure. Marcanic. Or Beta.
It's one of the back five.
That's Marcanic.
Yeah. Yo, you're not going to call that? That is bullshit.
Wait, so that's not even a call?
Dude, that's not even – oh, my God.
That's not even a call. That was a yellow on every Rapid so far. Wow.
What the hell, man?
Explain how that is not even a whistle.
Dude,
and you sent how is that that's not a foul?
If Carranza doesn't get a yellow, that is BS.
He's not. I guarantee he's not.
We know he's screwed up. Yeah, like schooling on the ground so he doesn't get that yellow.
He's not giving him a yellow. He's not giving him anything.
Utter bullshit. This ref sucks, man. Alex Chapman.
Banned from the DNVR bar forever.
More than a yellow than anything that any Rapids player has done.
Hey, yeah, we're doing a halftime break, right? Like the period breaks in the hockey one.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I got to put in a food order here in a sec.
Yeah, you're good, my guy.
Yeah, guys, we'll take a little halftime break just to, get another beer.
I might stick around a little
3.
bit in the halftime and talk to y'all.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I'm going to take a little halftime break.
Yeah. I won't stay that long, but I'll stay a little bit and talk to y'all. See what y'all are up to on your beautiful Saturday day. You can ask me questions, a little AMA.
Put Lucas in tweaking a straight red. Yeah. Be right. Come on.
We should put the odd dog team in there. Lewis would be a part of that because I feel Lewis would like definitely punch a guy out.
No, Rubio's definitely not playing.
Yeah, Rubio would be part of that.
Rubio and Lucas would swing on this ref. Look at Mikey, man.
Dude, come on, ref. Literally, that's what got them a yellow in the first half.
That is amazing, man. This is trash.
So you want to get out of here, Mitch? I'll knock you off.
Yeah, one sec. I'm still gonna tweet real quick. I'm still here.
Yo, by the way, guys, if you guys haven't tried Breckenridge, this is my favorite beer, the Mountain Beach. Dope beer, really good.
On tap at the new and improved DNVR bar.
And we will be having we'll be having a watch parties for the Rapids coming up towards the end of the season. We'll do some stuff next year as well. So keep an eye on that. Dude, yeah, Mountain Beach is dope, Julio. You know that. But
the best, and I hate he doesn't need any more gassing up than he already has. Because he's a legend. But the RK special.
I've never tried the RK special.
Half strawberry sky, half what's the IPA? Hot Peak.
Hot Peak.
Half Hot Peak, half strawberry sky. It is a banger.
Don't feel bad for Juan out there.
Yeah, don't feel bad for Juaners, Julio. Come on.
Having a good time. He's drunk. He's watching footy in person in one of the best arenas in Philly. Like, best arenas in the soccer arenas in the U.S., in my opinion. You guys want to do a quick little AMA? You guys have any questions for me or Mitch?
Yeah.
Let us know. Drop it in the chat. Oh, yeah, man, but I'm a full-blown Arsenal guy. I watched the full game today.
Why? For Gabriel Jesus?
What? No, I just watched it because it was on TV, and I'm like, I've already had contemplated being an Arsenal guy.
That's tough.
I was like already like, should I do this? Should I not? I like the uni, KSC. They have that relationship with the Pids. There's a lot of little factors, that kind of got me into them a little. And then
the relationship with the Pids is they take a good defender and don't pay any money for him. That's the relationship.
They paid money. They have to pay money. It's against FIFA rules.
No, I know, but it wasn't much.
Do we know the number yet?
I have no idea. All right, hey, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a sec.
Dope. Dwayne is at an event with his friends, so something he planned a while back and he wasn't able to get out of. We'll have him along for the next watch along, and he'll be on for the next pod for sure. I don't know about you guys, but I can tell you about my journey as a Rapids fan. First game I ever watched in person was, I want to say 2005, and it was Chivas USA versus Rapids in Invesco Field. The only reason I went to go watch that game because my parents got me tickets to the America versus Santos, I think, game. That was right after that, and I got to see like Memo Ochoa and all of these like Mexican players that I admired as a kid. But before that, I got to go watch the Rapids, and that kind of gave me an insight that there was another soccer team here in the U.S. that I could support. That was part of our like sports ecosystem. And as the years went on, I just followed them more and more. There was a few years I just kind of stopped looking at them, and I was just kind of like seep in and out of what they were doing. But that was most sports for me, like in age 15 to like 17. And after that, around 2018-19, I got really into the Rapids again. And at that point, I was just like, yeah, I'm a full Rapids person again. Like just soccer in general came back into my life at full force. And that's how I ended up being a Rapids fan all over again. But it all started with a game in 2005, I believe. Yes, B-Ray, we can blame Dwayne for the loss. He predicted a 2-1 victory, as did I, but mine wasn't public until the game started. So mine technically doesn't count. Julio, are you driving out there to Nashville, or are you gonna fly to Nashville and then he'll pick you up? Let me know. Any other questions you guys have? I'm more than happy to answer anything. Personal life, Rapids related. Ooh. Who's the other guy, Julio? Do you know? Or can you say his name? Who's renting the car, by the way? Like, Juaner's is not even 25 yet. Who's renting that car? Um, I know Mitch will be there for sure, B Ray. I might go out there. It all depends on my schedule, my work schedule, because I'm also a DNVR producer, so you can catch me talking on the Avalanche podcast sometimes, or the Rockies pod, and usually the betting one that we have, the betting pod we have as well, the DNVR bets. But it all kind of depends. I'm about to look at the odds. What can you make if the Rapids tie or win this game right now? Cool. I didn't even know you were old enough to rent a car, my guy. Honestly, I didn't even know you were old enough to rent a car. I thought you were about Juaner's age. I do wish the DraftKings app made it a little bit easier to find the odds and everything. But right now, the draw money, it's a win, draw or lose money line. So the Union to win is at minus 20,000. Rapids to draw, the Rapids and the Union to draw is at plus 5,000, and Rapids to win it's at plus 5,500. So, and for the Rapids to win it's at plus 4,500. No odds for Union because it's way too high. You can get under 3.5 goals at plus 500. So if you think the Rapids are gonna lock it down, that might be a good bet. And you can get under 4.5 goals at plus 130, which is a pretty good odds too. Might put a few dollars on that. Not sure. Oh yeah, dude, B-Ray for sure. C38 tailgates are dope, man. Their food's always good. Their sliders are good. Like all their beers are good. So if you've never been to a tailgate like Zach, recommend to go, man. I recommend you go. It's one of the best tailgates in Denver, if not the best tailgate in Denver. Colorado Rapids to score the next goal at plus 400. Would that be a bad bet, guys? I have no idea. I have too many rose-colored glasses on. We can do a rest of the match draw, which means if the Rapids score a goal, or if for the next 45 minutes it's a draw, you can win. You can also bet the Union to win the next 45, or you can bet the Rapids to win the next 45. If you bet the tie, it's at plus 295. If you bet the Rapids to win the second half, it's at plus 850. If you bet the Union to win the half, it's at minus 270. We might be able to bet the yellow. Let's check. No, we cannot bet that. That's a pretty funny bet though. Can you bet next team to get a yellow? I don't think you can bet the next team to bet a yellow. I'm taking Julio's rest of the match to draw the next 45. It's at plus 295. I'll put a couple dollars down. I think Julio's pretty much right in that. By the way, man, if you guys haven't used DraftKings, DraftKings is really fun to use. It's a dope app, honestly. Let's see what other funny bets you can spread on. Uh, how many do any of you know how many corners there are so far in the game? Let me know. Cause that's another bet. We can go over 8.5 corners is gonna be minus 135. That's over 8.5 corners is at minus 135. Under 8.5 corners is at plus 105. Zach, what part of Wyoming are you in? I've been to very little parts, but I'm interested where you're listening from, man. By the way, we do have a couple of listeners on our pod that are from like Europe and Africa, which is pretty dope. So shout out to those guys if they listen to this. I thought that was pretty dope. Do you know how many corner B-Ray? Do you know how many corners Union has? And we will be doing a pod right after this as well. So this is not the end of the night for us. We'll go straight into a pod as well. Uh, my computer's falling off. My stand. There we go. Oh, Casper, Wyoming. I've been there, man. Oh, 4 total for the game. Taking the under might be the way. That means there would have to be 5 more corners. I'm gonna take that at plus 105. Not a bad bet. Tonight's post game might be on the quicker side since we're already kind of discussing how bad of a game this was with all of y'all in the chat. Which thanks, by the way, guys, for just chilling with us, being here. It's fun. Hopefully, we do more of these as the year goes on. Hopefully, we start doing these at the end of. Hopefully, we start doing this at the bar too, which would be a lot funner. B-Ray took the over. I took the under on those corners, man. I think there's going to be over 8.5. I think there's going to be under 8.5. Kind of looking around the MLS too. New York Red Bulls winning 2-1 against Miami. Cincinnati taking it to Crew 1-0 at halftime. Impact beating the Fire. Charlotte, Toronto, all even at 0. KC and San Jose, all even at 0. Dallas and Real Salt Lake should be tipping off here like in 20 minutes or so. Nashville and Whitecaps are an 8 o'clock start, which should be a fun game as well. I think that's it for today. The games that you're gonna kind of be watching and seeing who's playing. Oh man, this is brutal. I've been hear Fleming and Balboa talk about it, man. They just seem exasperated. For those watching along at home, we're at 45:08, 45:09, 45:10, 45:11, 45:12, 45:13, 45:15.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
You got Mr. Merchel. Drew Morzon for Lawless, yeah.
That's smart, man. That's really smart. Lawless.
It was really stupid putting them in the first place.
Honestly, more should have been in the first place. You're right on that.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You just wasted a guy like for no reason.
Excuse me. And Zardasov is great too, honestly.
Yeah. I didn't even see who came on and who came off, honestly. I'll go check real quick. This game has been super stupid, by the way. I hate it all. I hate every single bit of this.
Wallace off for more. Zardas off for Lucas, it looks like.
That's stupid, too. Why would you bring a Lucas in? The way that this
Because now they're going 5 back. Mikey at the 9, the tiniest guy on the team. All 5'2".
Well, I think it's dumb to bring in Lucas. Like, the player, like not.
Yeah, but I mean, who else are you bringing in? Yappy, I guess.
Yeah, bring another midfielder in. See, this is where you. This is where you like.
Who?
Like Nico Mosquito.
Who? I mean, but like, who's on the bench to be that
know.
midfielder? Max? What's Max?
Oh, now you call it that is bullshit, dude. These refs. I'd bring Max in, honestly. I'd bring Max in and Yappy. Those would be my other 2 changes. My guys, this is brutal. To be fair, we didn't expect much. I think the brutal part's the refs.
Honestly, man, this ref has been really bad. Really bad.
Yeah, man, this offseason, I said at the beginning of this watch along, I think the Rapids are going to win the MLS championship in the next 3 years. And I truly believe that. That's not me just bullshitting to bullshit. No, B-Ray, don't fire everybody, man. Don't need to fire everybody.
Oh, dude. Dwayne didn't send me the meme, the fire everyone meme. Did he tell you about that?
No.
Well, it was hilarious. So there you go.
We shouldn't fire anybody. Keep everybody, man. Like
honestly,
like we got to think about
like
this as a like squad.
Man, I feel like if you replay this season 100 times, this is one of the bottom 5 results. Like really, like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, man. Honestly,
yeah. Like this is what I said. Anybody asked me about the Rapids, I'm like, last year was if everything went right. This year is like if everything went wrong.
Literally,
what it is. Like that's nothing. It's not that serious. It sucks as a fan. It sucks when you watch this team. We know you're joking, B-Ray. I just like to bust everybody's balls, man. But it sucks so much, like because I really do believe this team is super talented. And I think like there's a reason that Atlanta wanted Frazier. Like, trust me, dude. If Atlanta can go back in like fully pursue Frazier or hire Pineda, they'd go with Frazier 10 out of 10. They take Frazier over Pineda. Like, I don't think we need a DBCB. I think we just need a lot more depth, and it's been showing the last
I
few games.
dude. You need to improve center back.
You do, but I don't think it has to be I don't think it has to be a DP.
I would love it if they could get John David Brooks over here, man.
Dude, that dude's not going anywhere if it's not Europe.
You don't know.
I know that, dude. He's been offered billions of money and he still doesn't want it.
Cody, Zimmerman's not happening, bro. No way Nashville gives up on Zimmerman. It would cost so much.
Don't give me Zimmerman. I hate him for other reasons.
Get out of here, L3.
I hate him. By the way, guys, the other day I was watching Beef History. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that YouTube channel.
Which one?
Beef History.
Mm-mm.
So it's just it's called Basements.
Okay.
But literally they just go through the best beats in sports.
Get it.
They literally just go through the best beats in sports and
what the hell was that?
Oh my god! You guys are playing with 10 men and you guys still can't defend.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, that would have been the most rapid goal ever. Bro, you see this receding hairline? That's all rapids.
Oh, receding hairline.
Oh, dude, I just smacked myself with the mic in my nose. That is so bad.
Oh my god! Twice off the post.
That is so bad.
Jesus, dude.
You can tell I'm visibly dying on this show as this game goes on. No, but I will. Have you guys ever seen I think it's Basement something, but they go through the best beats in all sports. So they'll have like Doc Rivers against Shaquille O'Neal, and they did one this morning. I was watching the Pelé versus Maradona one, but 9 months ago they did a Landon Donovan versus the Mexican U.S. team, the Mexican national team. I forgot how much I hated that dude.
Who?
Landon Donovan.
Get out of here, bro.
Dude, okay, to be fair, dude, he made himself the antagonist. Like, straight up. He knew what he was doing the whole time. Completely fair. Like, especially after you go through the beef history, like, he made himself, like, the ultimate antagonist in that rivalry. Also, if we just hire the ref, Alex Chapman, we'll never lose a game again.
I mean, it really depends on if they bring back Zardes or not. That really kind of.
But my thing is, I think you should bring back Zardes and get another striker. I think you should do both. Because I've said this before. There's like 40 games. There's like 40 games in next year in the MLS minimum, I think. It's like 38 to 40, which is going to be insane because you're going to have the Leagues Cup and you're going to have.
Well, you're not going to add 6 games. You're only going to add, 3 games?
No, 3 from the Leagues Cup, and that's only like guaranteed plus 1 Open Cup game.
Yeah, that's 4. It. That's what I'm saying.
But that's 38. But you're already seeing they're struggling with depth already.
Well, no, St. Louis is coming out, right? Well, okay, but they're struggling with depth. But right now, Jack is out, Galvan's out, Kate is out. Like, what I mean? Like,
that's the thing. You can't rely on those guys if they've already been injured. You can't just because there's injuries every year. Injury rate in any sport is 100%.
Yeah.
And it's like you just got to be ready in case anybody gets injured, short weeks and stuff like that. And you just need more depth. I think you need more depth in all 3 phases of it. Defense.
That's true, though. The season will be stretched out at least a couple weeks because the World Cup shortened it up this year.
Yeah, but even then, man, like depth has been an issue no matter what.
But here's the thing: even if they sign depth, all right, but like immediately your depth improves. Like Galvan coming back is basically signing somebody.
That's the winger depth, I think, but you still need striker depth. Right now, you have 1.5, 2, depending how you look at Rubio.
Losing Torre for all of next year definitely sucks.
Exactly. So I still think you need depth. And also, you got a lot of players that are running out of contract that need to sign up. Julio, if you don't remember Landon Donovan before he said that, man, like dude was an asshole to Mexico at every phase. Like he became that, and he said he regretted everything he said eventually. But Landon Donovan was a total dick, man.
You think yo, Blessing, shout out. Let's get Blessing. We have a Ghanaian on the team, bro. They can speak Twi together. It's perfect. Actually, I don't know if Lalo speaks Twi. I've never asked him.
We should. That should be the next question next time we see him.
Ever since I saw that dude on TikTok that learned it and then
Yeah.
went down to those shops in New York to speak to just randomly drop Twi on strangers like that, I'm super interested.
Oh, you were telling me about the other day.
That guy's sick. Yeah. That guy that can just learn languages and just goes around New York speaking to people in their native language.
Oh.
Whoa, boy! Ooh.
No, I'm still.
I don't think you touch this attack. I think I think Luis Zardes Rubio you don't touch. I think you leave those three and you try and improve that right wing. But that's Galvan, so like I think you're set. I wouldn't touch the offense.
I touch it for the reason of depth, man. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
as much as I love,
but I mean, you want those four. You want those four. Galvan, Luis, Zardes, Rubio is going to be is very, very good. Like again, very, very good.
I'm down for Zardes. And Zardes takes a lower contract, and also if he realizes that he might be like subbed in and out. But if you can improve in that position, which I think you can, like I love Zardes. I think he's been great, but I think there's also better players than Zardes that you can go get. If there's any chance of you improving on that, I think you should go get him. I think it's just you got to make sure it's an upgrade. You just can't get another guy to get it unless you get him as depth piece. You got to be so careful with this, like because this is just like this offense has taken off and started has like come into its own.
Yeah, I really think if you give him the rest of the season and an off season, knowing that that's your attacking group together, I love it. I really do.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be against it at all.
They're so good.
Unless you can improve.
But there's only a couple. There's only a couple realistic targets I think that improve that spot. They're not giving up. Cody Rubio's not going anywhere. I'd be shocked, but I mean, I think you would get probably around $1 million in GAM.
Also, what are the chances of Zardes just not coming back and you just have Rubio play the 9 and Galvan play the 10?
I mean, you can't. Yeah, I mean that you can do that.
That's another thing that we haven't discussed really. That's possible as well. There's just so many options, but again, I think you got the depth, and you even if it's only 4 more games you're adding next year, that's 38 next year.
Yeah,
with 30, you've played 36 this year. I want to say
34. You played 34 this year.
Well, yeah, 34 in the MLS, and then they also played 2 champions and 1 US Open.
So 39 games, yeah.
No, it's 37.
37, yeah.
So they've struggled with depth. Like you just gotta be prepared for that next year. Literally, like you just gotta be prepared for injuries and make sure that you're like you trust the people behind. Because how many times have we seen like players that you would never play in this lineup? Like today, you have Drew Moore out there because you just don't trust your depth.
Well, Keita being hurt definitely is the depth. Like him coming back is depth.
But is it though? Like we don't know like what Frazier thinks about him. Yeah, but like again, Frazier always takes a while for him to play his players.
Kinda.
And he and Keita has like look Gustavo how long it took him to actually break into 11.
Yeah, but then I don't know. It feels like it's half and half.
I have not seen a single young player coming into Frazier.
Yeah, that's true. It's a vet. The vets play immediately. Yeah.
Not a single young player, and Keita's only 21.
Ralph's played a decent amount.
But he hasn't started like he hasn't been like the guy. Like he played 2 45-minute halves, and then we didn't see him except for like maybe 10 minutes instead. 10 to 20 minutes instead until today.
Arango would be dope too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other strikers.
Go get Vela, man, and give me a reason to live.
Hopefully you can keep Lucas too. That's kind of the one.
The one player I've always thought was super MLSy that I really enjoy. Well, there's two of them. It's J Macias, the Mexican striker. Young dude, really good. Just wasn't able to break out in Europe. I think that's a guy that is super MLSy. And Julio Furch from Atlas down there, the two-time champion. I think
I'm done.
that dude's older. He's an Argentine, but he plays for Mexico as well. But
I don't know. Anytime we put names out there for the PIDs, it's going to be somebody you've never heard of from like Ecuador or something, you know?
yeah,
So,
yeah, we're just going through names that we think would be like these names have nothing to do. Like we haven't heard of anything. These names are just us wondering, like
yeah.
us like saying like we like this player.
I mean, we've heard some stuff, but we're not going to tell you. So, tough cookies.
Tough.
It also doesn't matter because the window's closed. So,
None of the things we've ever heard, it doesn't matter. So like literally we're just like throwing out names that we would like. Yeah, I've always said that, Julio.
Just put that on the show.
This one? Julio?
Yeah.
But it's true, dude. Like
it's right. That's awesome.
Like completely true.
Dude, Mukhtar would be unreal.
Mukhtar's not going anywhere.
I love Mukhtar. Mukhtar is so sick, dude.
If you're gonna play Mukhtar, you're gonna play him out at 10. You're not gonna move him from the 10. At that point, you don't bring in Sardis. At that point, you let Rubio play the 9. And you go from there. Also, I wonder what's gonna happen with Lucas. I'd keep Lucas, but
they have the option, right? Yeah.
I think it's like at $1 million or something.
My gate.
I'll get into Porix ear and just be like, "Yo, sign me a Mexican, bro. You got yourself an Irish guy. Give me a Mexican in here."
Hey, that's your teammate, dude.
Dude, I should have just screamed at him while like kicking the ball. Sign a Mexican.
Did you see they got a picture from their photographer of the moment I decided not to slide tackle the absolute living hell out of Porg?
I haven't even seen through them.
Like literally. Like the exact moment I was going to slide Porg hard.
Dude, by the way, if you guys haven't seen Porg play soccer, dude's a beast.
Bro's nice with it.
Dude has the dog in him.
Dude, ooh. Sharpie.
Getting 30 minutes of yapping. Let's go.
30 minutes of yappy.
That's a dub today, guys. We can pack it up. That's a dub. Yo, all respect to Barrios, dude. Team had a horrible night, but Barrios had that dog in him. Barrios went all out. Bro, I feel so bad for Rubio. I thought he was gonna break the record, but is he gonna break it? Like he's not even getting played. Like he's missed 2 games now.
He is. He's gonna break it.
I feel so bad for that guy. He needs it.
Hey, I'm gonna eat really quick so you can pull me.
Dope. Man. Bro, if Yappy gets a Hattie, I will take my shirt off and celebrate like C38 death. Yeah, Zach, Mukhtar's just a cheat code, dude. Mukhtar's really good. Would you guys take Ola Kamara here in Denver? Or Colorado, since they're technically in Commerce City? I would, man. I love Ola Kamara. Have him and Sardis team up front with Diego as a 10. That'd be fun. Play a left and a right wing, and then just one guy down the middle. How many would that be? 2, 3. Then that would be a 2-1-2. That'd be 5, 4, 9. You'd have one more play, and then maybe have a. That point, maybe have a 2-1-3-1. That's what I think they would go with, and then a 4-back. No, you also got to make sure the signing's right, Julio. You can't just take anybody. I don't know, man. Everybody's pretty convinced that Estevez is going to be picked up by the Rapids, and I think he's good. I like how he plays, but I don't know if that $1 million price tag is going to be enough for him to stay. That's a little pricey. Yeah, there's going to be an odd man out there in DC, man. They have been taking them. Yeah, I think that's the issue. I think the price tag, and it's weird because they extended it a year, and they did have all that money to play with from the Austin Trusty transfer, and they refused to like exercise it. So I wonder if they just have like bigger bigger moves incoming, or they wanted to save that money for the summer transfer. I mean, for the winter transfer window, which is their main window. I still really think there should be more midfield depth. Even though this year has been like the ultimate, like everything's gone bad, man. You do need somebody else besides Jack Price, Brian Acosta, and Priso. Max hopefully can grow into that role, but you still got to be ready for him not to grow into that role. I think Colin Warner's been great this year whenever he's had minutes, but you need a little bit more help there too. Colin can be your de facto guy to go to. But hey, who knows? Maybe Mitch is right. Maybe like the people coming, like a lot of these players coming back is what the Rapids need. Gavon, you have Ollie LaRose, you have Keita. Yaya won't be ready till like this time next year, probably. I still think one more midfielder would be the way to go. They do have that young kid that we've heard they really like, Robinson Aguirre in Rapids too. And I'm a big fan of Hanya, so maybe going the young route with some of these Rapids 2 guys would be the way. And it also opened up some time for like Dylan Serna to play in Rapids 2 and give some leadership in that team. Yeah, I'm with you, Zach. Again, I've harped on this quite a bit. I think the biggest thing missing with Jack has been his leadership. This team seems to get down really quickly once it's actually been down. Like morale wise, it feels like it has no. Ooh, Yappy with the nice move, and then bad pass. The thing about Rubio playing that 9, I thought he was good, but it feels like he's been a lot more effective as a 10. He's always played that role. He always played that false 9 role either way, regardless. So I kind of want to keep Rubio at the 10, but I've also heard they're really high on Galman as the 10. Good slide. I will say the Rapids have done a great job of stopping Union, but it's also how much our Union like actually fighting for this next goal. I understand that. Like, yeah, I get Rubio. I get Rubio as the 9 because everybody loves Rubio as the 9. But I don't know, man. I would still keep Rubio as the 10. I think he's shown a lot more as a 10 than a 9. But I would like to see him with the true 10. At what point do the Rapids start considering putting Estevez as a winger instead of a? See, but if you run 2 10s, you're gonna take out one of like either Price. You're gonna have to take out Acosta. I don't know if I'd run 2 10s, man. You still need that holding mid. And Prizo's down, holding his hamstring. Not good. Short week, humidity. Lucas as a winger would be interesting. I wonder if Frazier will ever just send it and be like, "Hey guys, here's a used to be defender. He plays pretty up anyways. Might as well." The thing is with that 5 back that they play him in a lot, Lucas does play like a winger basically. He plays so up. How do you guys feel about the arena right there in Philly? I like the stadium, man. I think it's don't put up Felipe, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's no depth, so now you got to bring in Felipe, who might be a key contributor on Wednesday against Nashville. That's rough. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. Oh, Union looks pretty much done with this game too. They're just trying to run out the clock. If they get an easy shot, they'll take it, but they're not trying to force anything super crazy. Exhibit A with that pass, that filter pass. Man, this is rough. Again, appreciate you guys chilling with us. It's been fun, man. You guys are dope. Let us know if you guys want to do this in more away games. We'll definitely schedule something. But only way we'll know if you guys like this is if you guys let us know. Ugh, brutal, man. We're at 72, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10. Also, don't be afraid to ask for time checks. We'll give you as many as we can. So with Gus out because of a red card next game, and Wilson hurt, who do we play in defense? Who are going to be the center backs for next game? You know for sure they can't play a 5 back. Acosta will be back. Rubio will probably play. Sardis is being rested for that game. Does Keegan get the nod as a center back? And you have Lawless, Keegan. Oh, what up, Alan Sergio? How you doing, my guy? Viva Argentina. Well, kind of getting back to my reference, like who do you play at center back at this point? You might be down 2 of your 3 center backs. You had to play the 5 back for sure. And Merchel is back.
Just threw down some 5 guys. It was fantastic.
So, we'll see. Like, there's gonna be an insane couple of weeks, man. But again,
Center back. So I mean, look, the lineup kind of sets itself. Lawless, Keegan, Lucas, and Beta, and then you go.
But you do have Drew Moore. Do you keep Drew Moore on the bench?
Yeah, you leave. Yeah, and then he just comes in for whoever needs the sub. And then you roll with Acosta, Gutierrez, Rubio, and then Luis Barrios Zardes.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be insane for sure. Oh, not another penalty. Dude, the way this game has been going, man.
No, he waved it off.
Yeah, but the way the game has been going, it's just like I wouldn't doubt it.
The young Aronson is in. That's dope. He's been unreal. That saucy goal he had
Who,
against
Brendan?
Chelsea, his older brother.
Yeah, Brendan.
Woo!
Are you a Leeds guy, by the way?
No,
Like, not even a little bit?
no.
Dude, that's so weird because I am a little bit. Like, I cheer for them because they have.
I know, but
Mark,
like,
Tyler
are you
Adams,
a
and Brendan
Raiders
Earth.
guy? Even a little bit?
A what?
A Raiders guy?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
But, like,
no
you're
way.
not a, but it's Man U, dude. Man U's
That
like
is
biggest
the
rival
big.
as
That is
City.
it's Liverpool, Leeds, and City. Like, that's the rivalries.
I don't know, man.
That's like the hate, 100%.
I feel like Leeds is more like the Chargers.
Well, either way, but that's like that is like one of the most bitter rivals in England.
But I can appreciate some Chargers. You know what I mean? Like LT.
Sure, I mean, I can appreciate the fact that they have a bunch of Americans that I like. You know.
Oh, dude, this has been a rough game. But it's been fun though, dude. I like these watch-alongs. We should do a lot more.
Honestly, the watch along makes a bad game way better.
Oh, for sure. I saw that B-Ray and Zach are all about the watch-alongs. But if you guys are listening, let us know if you like them too, man. We'll keep doing them. We like them. We might just do them because we like them.
Straight up.
I don't like to see the Americans do well, but I do like seeing young talent do well, especially when it comes from CONCACAF.
I like seeing the Americans do well.
I'm gonna play the kids kind of guy. But just I don't know, man. Dude, I mean, but you gotta understand me. I was born and raised in the Landon Donovan era, man, and how much he hated Mexico.
I mean, honestly, U.S.-Mexico is a fantastic rivalry. I love it.
So we should actually do I want you to watch that for the World Cup. I want you to watch I'll send you the link to that video, and we should discuss it on the pod. I think you'll like that video. That'll definitely be an off-season thing when the World Cup starts, but we should discuss it on one of these pods. I think you'll really enjoy it. Also, man, Felipe Gutierrez has been getting some high praise from his teammates.
Yo, he's nice with it, bro.
Yeah.
He's nice with it.
Coaches, teammates, everybody likes him.
And the white boots, class.
Keegan said, man, that you can tell Gutierrez is all about the sport immediately. That he comes from that Latin American culture where it's all about like love for the game.
Well, yeah, the Chileans, man, ball at the feet, give me the ball.
By the way, I don't know if you heard, but you were talking about betting, dude, during halftime.
Betting?
Yeah.
No, I had to make a couple phone calls.
Oh man, my contact.
We're moving in a couple months, so we're trying to figure that out.
Oh, dope.
Chance we're moving like 2 blocks away from Bonfire Burritos.
Isn't that on Morrison?
Golden, downtown Golden.
Oh, you might, yeah.
Hey, Zach, you just put that USA beating England. We have sponsorship now for all the United States watch-alongs.
So we'll be watching those We'll be doing watch-alongs for all the USA games.
For all the USA games. It'll probably be a big old crew of us because the rest of the DNVR team.
Yeah, it's for sure going to be me and Mitch. Yeah, me and Mitch are hosting it for sure, so we'll be a part of all of them. But we'll have
Andre
a bunch
will
of
be there.
Yeah.
We'll probably get some of the PHNX guys and the CHGO guys. And...
Yeah. Well, I think it's just a DNVR thing.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, it's just
forget it.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a bunch of DNVR, a bunch of us DNVR guys just jumping on. We'll probably have like RK, we'll have Dre, we'll have Eric on, we'll have Adam on. But for sure, me and Mitch will be a part of it the whole time. We won't leave these.
I mean, we'll be hosting it, yeah.
Yeah, we're the host of these. So.
They don't get to come in and take soccer from us when it matters.
I'm excited for those, dude. I as much as I like shit on Pulisic for reasons that are obvious, I do love his attitude. I love his attitude of
Pulisic's a badass, dude.
I wouldn't say badass, but I love his attitude of, hey man,
he's got that dog? Dude.
Why would you go into a game not believing you're not gonna win it? Like He's going into that tournament thinking he's gonna win it. And not every player does that.
Did you really just say Pulisic's not a badass? Get out
Yes,
of
I
here,
did.
bro. You're blinded by the green, white, and red. Blinded.
Julio. Love that comment, Julio.
I'll tell them that Julio said that.
That's hilarious.
I think McKenny's the guy though.
I'm a
He's
Musa
the X
guy.
factor. McKenny's he's the X factor.
I'm a Musa guy, man.
Love Musa. That last spot.
Wea and Musa are the.
I hope Vasquez gets the last spot just to spite Mexico.
Mexico's not even looking at him, dude. You know what's so funny about Tata?
They should be.
Yeah, but like,
awesome.
But this is what I'm talking about, dude. Tata's so funny because he hates any player that's in the MLS. Yeah, he's the one that created one of the most successful MLS teams ever.
Yep.
Atlanta, dude. Like he was like at the helm of that, like creating Atlanta into what it is and becoming a powerhouse and like getting all those fans in there. But he doesn't like bringing in players from the MLS, which is insane to me. I don't know, man. Tata sucks. Didn't McKinney who got injured from the U.S. team? I thought McKinney was one of the guys.
He was injured. He's back
already. Okay, I think Musa is gonna be the guy in midfield with Gio Reyna and McKinney.
McKinney's so dope, dude.
I think those are gonna be your three.
I hope he gets that Premier League jump he's looking for. Playing in that weird Allegri offense in Juve is not gonna do it for him.
It's not, man. I would love him on Leeds. Like the all USMNT squad in Leeds. Let's go.
No, if he goes, he's going Big Six if he goes to the Premier League.
Oh, for sure. He's gonna. I
mean, he's gonna go to Champions. Whoever's in Champions, he's gonna go.
I'd love him in Arsenal. Just like
Jesus Christ.
I'd love him to be a gunner.
I've been an Arsenal fan for 2 minutes, and you're stealing my favorite players.
Yep, that's how it's done. Go for the top, baby.
Jesus Christ. I'm telling you right now, this will be the all-time Arsenal blow it.
Oh, like, it will be, dude.
Like, literally, this is going to be the saddest Arsenal move ever.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
Worse than this.
I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm going in with it knowing that I'm going to get hurt, but I'm all for it for the one reason that
you're going to get hurt in 2 weeks, bro.
You're not going to call that a pen rough? You called it the other way.
Joseph, thanks for showing up.
Joseph, we did it for this one reason, my guy. We knew it was going to either be bad or good. So we're like, if it's bad, we can just have fun with the people. If it's good, we can just ball out and scream. So either way, we knew it was going to be either really good or really bad. We this is why we chose this game. Because there's talking points. There's things to it, you know? Like, we can say, like, the ref sucks, which he does. No, man, I'm an Arsenal guy, I'm not an Arsenal guy because I think they're going to win it all. I'm an Arsenal guy because I love the players they have. I love Saka. I love Odegaard. I'm a huge Odegaard.
Zinchenko's sick, too. Yeah. Honestly, like, Arsenal's pretty dope. Gabriel Jesus is
obviously and they just broke my bet. You assholes.
Right as I was typing out a Rapids have held them scoreless so far tweet.
You cursed the Knicks. Thank you, man.
I didn't hit send.
Yeah, but you wrote it. Yeah, like Zach, I'm a Rapids fan. I'm a Rockies fan. I'm an Arsenal fan now. I'm a Mexico fan, which is all disappointment for a long time. I'm a Nuggets fan, which we haven't had a lot. Is it offsides? It's offsides. You got to call that. His hand is over.
I don't think so.
Dude, if it's that thin of a margin, you got to call that back.
No way.
You got to call that back.
That's not off. He's on.
He is half a foot off.
No.
I want to see a better angle of this. Slow it down for me, baby. Drew. What is to be old and I miss you being young, my guy. Drew Moore, by the way, dude. Awesome guy. Love him to death. It's being checked. Offside. Offside. Offside.
He's on very clearly.
It's being checked, I think, either way. Oh man. Can y'all hear that blender?
I can, yeah. What are you mixing up?
I ain't mixing
Daiquiris,
nothing. No, my wife is in the kitchen
frozen tequilas,
doing her shebang.
frozen margaritas.
By the way, man, at the DNVR, hopefully Monday, maybe Tuesday, my wife is gonna make either churro cheesecake or blueberry muffins for us.
Sick.
So we'll see. Uh, dude, Gutierrez has such a beautiful touch, such a gorgeous touch.
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
I'm more pissed that Union hasn't gotten a single yellow than being down 4-0.
Honestly, whatever.
No, not whatever. Screw that ref.
No. You're right. I'm just saying. You pretty much, okay, so minus Danny, you can pretty much roll your lineup out against Nashville, right? Like,
Oh yeah, you can.
right? I mean,
No
obviously,
Danny and Gus. You don't
and
have
no
Gus
Jack
to-
Price, but you can have a pretty you can have a pretty rested and good 11 for this critical Nashville game.
See, like you guys know, I love Payne, and I'm like I always rewatch games. I'm not rewatching this one. I'm talking now because first of all, the ref sucks.
Julio, it's just it's Spanish Heritage Night there, so they're only doing it tonight, or Mexican Heritage Night, or Latin, whatever it is.
I think it's like Hispanic
Heritage Night.
Oh my gosh, man! Yarby makes the dope save.
This is brutal.
I was about to say that. Like,
I think Philly wins the cup this year. They're the best team in the league. It's not even close. I want them and Austin for the cup, assuming the Pids don't make it.
I'm a huge Austin guy, guys. Like I know it sucks because I'm a Rapids dude, but like last year I loved them. I love teams that come in and like try to make things do different stuff. Again, I just thought they were dope.
Oh, it's a loser's lounge, baby.
Not just a losers lounge, a mega losers lounge. You know when you hit the lottery and you just win a bunch of money?
Yeah.
It is like winning the lottery and being losers. Like shitty
opposite.
reffing, like the shitty reffing, like shitty play, no effort, shitty calls, 4-0s. Like it's like Shittyville, man. This is bad. It's a bad game.
Me and Yappy have the same cleats.
Didn't you and Gus have the same cleats too?
Yeah, and Max.
Dope.
Sorry, boots.
It's cleats.
It's boots.
We're in America.
It's boots. It's footy. It's pitch. It's match.
What is your guys' opinion on the whole soccer lingo in America compared to everywhere else? I'm all for the American lingo, man. Do what you got to do for you to understand the game. I feel people that make like really, really big efforts of this. I know Mitch is playing around, but people that make like a huge effort to like actually get visibly mad and annoyed at people doing that. It's like why? Like it doesn't bother you.
What?
That people that visibly get like actually mad at people saying like soccer and cleats and stuff like that. Like people that are actually visibly annoyed, man, like get a life. You don't like what does it matter, dude?
Well, it's like, yeah, you're lying to yourself if you're actually serious about that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know you're messing around, but a lot of people that get mad at that, it's like, why? Like, what do you win? Like, there's nothing at the end of it.
Also, though, Julio, they should have that at every stadium in the MLS.
What?
A Spanish.
Spanish announcer?
They should have English and Spanish.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Man.
Do you even want a consolation goal here? Does 5-1 feel any better than 5-0?
Yes. Oh, it's 5-1. Never mind. I want two because I put them to draw the next 45 minutes in the second half.
Right, but I'm saying, like, if it's 5-1, do you feel any better about 5-0?
No. This goal is just for their own at this point.
If they don't get one right here on this break. Oh, we're talking about PA, guys.
Here's a 6. I feel really bad for Yarby, man. This is not Yarby's fault. But Yarby's going to be the one that's knocked for this.
That's their 4th game this season, winning by 6.
Dude, Philly is good. I hope you're right, man. I hope it is Philly in Austin. Like, that'd be a dope matchup. Just my phone's getting blown up with notifications from this game.
I don't want to see Juan. Don't do him like that. Well, I don't want to see any sad. Don't show any sad Pitts fans there, man. That's not fair to them.
Show them. I'm off, dude. When you live in the sadness, there is no sadness.
I don't want to see it. That's not nice. Excuse me.
What should I put on what should be this for the people in the chat? What should the graphic say for the thumbnail?
Thumbnail?
This for the people in the chat. I already have it written, but I want
to LOL.
Yeah. LOL. What do you guys want to see on the thumbnail? Because I'm the one writing. Yo, all right, guys. So game's over. Rapids lose 6-0. We appreciate y'all coming in with us, hanging out. It was a lot of fun.
Yo, this was sick, dude. We're gonna do this more for sure.
Yeah, we're doing this more often for sure, especially away games. Cool to see Burke go look for Keegan, get him a hug. So, all right, guys, we'll see you in about 10 to 15 minutes on the
we'll drop the link. We'll drop the link over on the DNVR Rapids Twitter. So, all right, guys, later.
Peace out, guys.